Hello, everyone. If you are an immigrant in the United States, or if you want to be, you must know about Visa Bulletin. You must know how to read Visa Bulletin. Because Visa Bulletin will tell you when you will be able to apply for green card for yourself or your loved one. In this video, we will show you how to read Visa Bulletin properly. Let's start. Hello everyone, I am immigration attorney Raju Mahajan and I am the managing attorney at Raju Mahajan and Associates. This is our official YouTube channel. You will get a lot of informative video in this channel, so please do subscribe, like and share with your friends and family. Let's discuss about Visa Bulletin. The first question is, what is a Visa Bulletin? You know, United States do not want all immigrants coming to the country at the same time. That's why they introduced a quota system for every year. And to implement the quota system, they introduced priority date. Whenever anybody applies for any application or petition, they get a receipt notice with a priority date on the top of the form I-797. And Visa Bulletin will tell you when that priority date would be current and you will be ready to apply for green card. That's why Visa Bulletin is so important, and it is very important to know how to read Visa Bulletin properly. The next question is where you will get the Visa Bulletin. The easiest way to get the Visa Bulletin is just to Google. You should write Visa Bulletin and then month and the year. For example, Visa Bulletin August 2021. Just one small tip here. When you write the month and the year, just write 1 month in advance. For example, this is the month of July, so I am writing Visa Bulletin August 2021. The reason I'm writing 1 month in advance is because most of the time the US government publishes Visa Bulletin 15 or 20 days in advance. So if you put 1 month in advance, you will probably get the most latest Visa Bulletin. Another important thing to remember in this issue is you must read it from a legitimate government website. That means either from travel.state.gov or from uscis.gov. Please do not read Visa Bulletin from any third party or any non-recognized website, because many law firms and many other third party sources, they download the Visa Bulletin from the government website and they upload in their website. The problem is sometimes they don't do it regularly. So there is a chance that if you read the Visa Bulletin from a law firm's website or a third party website, they may forget to upload it in last couple months. So you will probably read a 2 months old Visa Bulletin. Now let's go to the actual Visa Bulletin. When you go to the Visa Bulletin, there is 2 main sectors. One, family-based petition. Another one is employment-based petition. I'm not going to discuss about those family-based and employment-based categories here, because those are huge topic and I have many videos on many different issues in our channel. So please go ahead, watch those videos if you do not know those sectors. In this video, I'm just focusing on Visa Bulletin, and I am assuming that you know what is family-based petition and what is employment-based petition. Under family-based petition, you will find 2 different charts. One, final action dates, and another one is dates for filing. It sounds very similar, however, it is very different. And many of our clients, they become confused reading this and they ask me, what is the difference? So the easiest way to tell the difference is, if you are already in America and if you are going to apply for adjustment of status, form I-485, then you will read the chart final action dates. On the other hand, if you are in a foreign country right now and you need to apply for immigrant visa, the DS-260 form in your local embassy, then you need to follow the chart dates for filing. That is the easiest way to remember. So let me tell you again. If you are already in America, you will follow the chart final action dates. And if you are in a foreign country right now, you will follow the chart dates for filing. So let's say you are looking for family-based petition and you are in America right now, so you are following final action dates. And in the actual table, the chart, there are different columns for different country. There are columns for India, Mexico, China, and Philippines. And all other countries have a different column. It's called all chargeable countries. So if you are not from those 4 countries, you will follow the column for all other countries. Now that you know what is your appropriate column, let's go to the rows. In the family-based area, there is different rows for F1, F2A, F3, F4. Those are different categories for family-based petition. I'm not going to discuss those here in this video because I assume you already know those things. And if you do not know those things, I would advise you to watch our other videos and learn about different categories under family-sponsored visa. Also, there is one thing called immigration petition for immediate family members. You do not need Visa Bulletin or anything for immediate family members if you are a US citizen. I'm also not going to discuss detail about that in this video. Now that you already know your appropriate row and column, so in your appropriate box, there could be a date or a English capital alphabet C for cat. So if there is a date, then you have to wait. You have to wait for your priority date to be matched with the date in that box. Let's say your appropriate box tells that your visa will be available in July 1, 2018. And your priority date is May 15, 2018. The priority date in your form I-797 on the top of the form, you will get the priority date. So if your priority date is, let's say, May 15, 2018, and the Visa Bulletin tells that your visa will be available in July 1, 2018, then you can apply now. You can apply if your priority date is any date on or before in the appropriate box. However, if your priority date is, let's say, August 19, 2018, your visa will be available in July 1, 2018, then you still have to wait. Probably just 1 month, but you will still have to wait. So you have to wait until your priority date is current in the Visa Bulletin. On the other hand, if the appropriate box has a C, capital C for cat alphabet, then you do not have to wait. You can apply right now. So you have to see if there is a date or a capital C. If there is a C, you can apply right now. If there is a date and the date is matched with your priority date, you can also apply right now. If the date is earlier than your priority date, then you have to wait until your priority date is mentioned in the Visa Bulletin. So those are the things for the family-based petition. Let's go a little bit for the employment-based petition. Similarly, in the employment-based petition, there is a column for different countries and there is a row for different categories. So if your country is one of those countries mentioned in that column, you will follow that specific column. If your country is not mentioned in any of the columns, then you will go to the all chargeable countries. And similarly, there's a different rows for first preference, second preference, third preference, fourth preference, employment-based categories. I'm not going to go that detail because I assume you already know about those things. And if you do not know, please go ahead, watch our other video and learn about those things. So this section is also very similar like family-based in terms of like dates and capital letter C. So whatever I said for the family-based section is like this similarly applicable here. One important thing I want to tell before I go is, so many of my clients ask me, how do they determine which country I'm from? Let me give you one example. Let's say one person, he or she was born in India and later become citizen of Canada or Australia. Now he or she is trying to be US permanent resident. What country he or she is from? Is he or she from Canada, Australia, or India? So for the purpose of Visa Bulletin, the country you are from is determined by your birthplace. So if you are born in India and let's say both of your parents were citizen of other countries and you are a citizen of other country from your birth, your country will still be India because your place of birth is India. So for the purpose of Visa Bulletin, your country of origin is determined by your birthplace, not your current passport or citizenship. So this thing is very important to understand Visa Bulletin. So those were our discussion on Visa Bulletin. I believe I made it very easy for you to understand how to read Visa Bulletin. However, if you still have questions, please feel free to ask us. We have website, we have phone number, email address. Feel free to contact us and we will try our best to help you. Just one last thing. Our consultancy is totally free, so you can make appointment anytime and ask about questions 100% free. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful rest of the day.